y'all doing? It's your boy Armel. I'm out here in Togo, all the way from my birthplace. Specifically, we shooting this documentary in the capital, Lomé, but you know where I was born. I think my main here shoot my documentary for Sayless. And basically, Sayless is gonna be a portrait of my whole entire, I guess you could say, my best. I feel like my best work so far, at least. You know, the portrait. You feel me? So now we're finna go through. We're finna see how this thing starts from the beginning to finish. I'm gonna walk y'all through with this documentary. I'm gonna show y'all everything around. So say less. We here. Let's go. So say less. Basically, the album is just describing. It's like everything that's happened from a certain point of my last project, which is gonna be Mark of a Beast. You feel me? Even during that, everything that's happened, I have to come up with the mentality of say less. Things happen, it's out of your control, it's life, and when ain't nothing you can do about it. So all I can say is say less and just, you feel me? So basically that's the reason for that title. And when I feel it's the best time to drop it, I feel like the end of this year, 2021. All because all of this story, most of it happened this year. If you think about it, even at the beginning of the year, you know, from losing a good friend, you know, at the beginning, the 3rd day of January, losing my father the same week, you feel me? It just like 2021, 2020, it all came out together, you feel me? So now, you get to see all of that put into a portrait, a self-portrait of what you can see, which is that album, Say Less. It's gonna be a painting for y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's you gotta say less. I came back to where I was born. Let's see, because how can you tell a portrait of yourself, you know, the best Picasso of yourself without going back to your birth? You feel me? And especially your birth being the motherland, you know what I'm saying? Africa itself had to come back, and you know, I couldn't do this album without bringing the originality from where I'm from into it, you know? So that's what you be expecting. Yeah. So who was a part of making this album? Now, I gotta start all the way back from the beginning. You know, first I want to say shout out to the whole class, the world class members only family. You know what I'm saying? It all started with us. It all started with us as a team, and you know it's gonna finish with us as a team, and we're gonna elevate, and we're gonna get this stuff done. You know, and first and foremost, I want to shout out to Mix Amazing Entertainment, Adonis for, you know, for keeping that energy and telling me that, you know, to put consistent work out, which I used to be lazy about, but this is an actual consistent work ethic and best put in energy, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is finally it, you feel me? So we're gonna get that shit out right, we're gonna get this out right. I wanna shout out 7RK, can't forget 7RK, the family. We started with us, you know, and shout out Denny Dan, shout out Marty Mar, shout out the whole family, 7RK, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Germany, alright? Can't forget about Germany. Shout out Jacoby, the heart of this project as well. My engineer and producer. I want to shout him out because he's told me from what I feel like I've done now is what I felt like he was trying to get me to see when I first started, but I wasn't seeing it. You feel me? And bro kept it there and believed and came through with this album, came through with the energy, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Toby Taylor. And I want to go through and shout out DJ Bobana for hosting this. I want to shout out, you know, I want to shout out the whole DAF and Party Cinema Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, for getting this documentary done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out here to Africa, you gotta shoot the best. You feel me? You gotta shoot the top dog. So we came out here and did the best, we getting things done. You know, I want to shout out my sister, I want to shout out my mom for helping, putting the profit behind this album, meaning they believed in the goal to be able to invest in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I needed to get that extra push. So we're getting that done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in the mix. Alright. Shout out everybody who got this album taken care of. I'm shouting out everybody who got this album energy put in. I want to shout out Niger. I want to shout out. We're gonna get there to the artists. We're gonna shout out. Y'all from the city got nothing but classics and hits coming for y'all, man. classics and hits. Alright? So let's go. Let's go! Alright. What track on the album meant the most to me? And why? I had to say Rage. The reason Rage, first I want to shout out Lexi, Xana for putting in the time and the effort to do, some of the vocals. Gotta give me them keys, you know what I'm saying? I give me my keys. I want to shout out, Nyjah for putting in the time and the effort, the energy to come with that track and actually mean that track how it's supposed to be represented. Man, like the song say, emotions let out, but the keys in this place. Yeah, the whole energy, that's just speaking of when I experienced, the first close family, lost, and that brought the rage that I want to speak of. So when you came into the world, you think you came in from the perfect world, and then you come to the realization that it's life, it's the world, and then like that, you feel me? So with that, I wanted to bring that pain, that hunger, that hunter beginning experience, and that's what we brought. I'm gonna shout out Jacoby one more time for that, and coming in with, what I'm saying, with the mixing. You know how we do. You feel me? So, which track had the most energy put into it? For me, for this album, I would say I put a lot into Keep It 1,000. I had to keep it 1,000 at all times. You feel me? You can keep it less than 1,000. It don't exist. You feel me? That don't exist. I always gotta keep it 1,000, and that's that energy right there. That was like, I had that shit that day, and that was, you feel me? So Keep It 1,000. Yeah, that's the one I feel like. And 420, I released that because I wanted to show that Keep It 1,000 energy, but I guess it was too much had leftovers, so I decided to make it EP, you feel me? Y'all don't forget to check out 422. 420 as well. I shouldn't say 2, y'all gonna type in 22. 420 as well. I want to shout out that EP. I want to shout out Shaq, anybody that was a part of that. I want to shout out the team, the squad. But Keep It 1,000, the album Sayless, I would have to say was the most put in energy into the track. I believe me and Jacoby was up at night, if I remember correctly. We was up at night recording this shit. Cause we was just starting in the mid-afternoon and shit, stay until whenever, I guess you could say. But yeah, we stayed up that night and we put in some shit, Keep It 1,000. Matter of fact, I had to go in through my I guess you would call it my I had to put in my attack mode on this one, because my extra mode, not an attack, extra mode into this, because that night we was recording all night, and I was the last one to record it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even want to, like, fuck it, let's. He was telling, he was like, "What you want to do?" I was like, "Let's get it, let's rock it." And when it was recorded, that's when I knew Keep It 1,000 was, yeah. Who should we be expecting on this album? Okay. We should be expecting Jacoby Taylor, Donnie Don, Nyjah, Nick, can't forget Lexi, Xana, all great Dallas artists that, what I'm saying, I feel are worthy for that album. There's a few more, but what I'm saying, much love and all of it, but it's just that we haven't finished our work yet. Meaning that I have a slot open, I believe. If it's filled, we're gonna get that taken care of. Then get the album set. You know what I'm saying? But no cap. You know how they say inspiration is everywhere in the air? I just thought of a track that I need to add on Sayless. I ain't gonna cap that last track on that last project. Brought some heat. No cap, some heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about astronomically crazy. I feel like, so shout out Shag, Baggy for coming through and dropping them bars on me. Dropping them, man, them tracks. I'm saying we dropped Sayless. I'm gonna say less. Y'all gonna hear it yourselves. You're gonna see all these artists coming in and us putting a dynamic boom on this album. You feel me? And we ready to. I'm waiting for y'all to see it. You gotta hear it. So they say seeing is believing. I say hearing is believing in this music. You gotta hear to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel the music. So Sayless is gonna be that portrait. All that, and all these artists are gonna be putting in that, helping me paint that portrait of, you know what I'm saying, make him out to be here. Would I consider this to be my best work yet? It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I thought album mode was my best work at that time. Shout out Roll Me Wrong, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be coming King Rome, we're gonna be coming home. We're gonna be dropping a project with that as well. You're gonna keep your ears down to this. You need to keep your ears down to the streets and wait for that music. You feel me? So we got that coming. But that album mode, I feel like was my best work yet. But I topped that, I believe, when I dropped Mark of a Beast. And I thought I could do better than that. And I topped that really with 420. And 420 was just, you know what I'm saying? It was 420. It dropped on 420. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It was good vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I couldn't top that. So here I am now with Sayless. So I don't want to say this is my best work yet because I know myself. In the future, I don't know how many more hits. I make hits on a daily basis. You feel me? On a daily basis. Y'all gonna know about me. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Y'all ask about me, how I am in the studio. You feel me? So the hits is coming. So I don't know. This is by far, at this exact moment, that's my best work, I feel, yes. But I can't definitely say that's my best work yet. Because I feel like a lot of them was my best work. So, but this right here is the portrait. So how y'all respond to it, you're going to see from my best work yet. What should you be expecting for my next project? You know, usually I'm working on the next thing. I'm never comfortable. Even when this one is released right now, I'm already thinking of the next project already, and I've already putting the action into it. I've always done that for every single album or body of work that I've put into, the energy into. But for the time being, Sayless will be my I guess you could say my Fade to Black. You know what I'm saying? My Fade to Black album. You know what I'm saying? And at the moment, for a while, I'll be focusing on my book that I have coming. Yes, I plan on dropping a book. Not even dropping, releasing a book. I said dropping like this music, but releasing a book, and it's gonna be called "It Is What It Is." You feel me? And it is what it is. You feel me? So that's coming out as well. So I'm gonna be working on that. For the time being, when I take a break from the music, you know what I'm saying? But I'll still be dropping. I'm gonna still be dropping. And ain't like I ain't gonna be dropping. I'm gonna be dropping. But it won't be as heavy as this one comes. But who knows, man? Inspiration comes and goes. I might wake up tomorrow and say I want to drop another album. You feel me? But for the current moment, we're gonna be working on after the album's done, working on the book right now. Hoping the book is finished. Working on a lot of things, man. We got our own lighters. You know, our own Sayless lighters. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go cop that. You know what I'm saying? We got our own Sayless ashtrays. You know what I'm saying? And hit up Keely O'Shea for that. You know what I'm saying? We got our own, you know, everything. You feel me? Everything. coming out with promotional videos. Check out the billboards. Check out the blog pages. Man, say we got a lot of things we're working on. We got a lot of things we're working on, and y'all will see. And it just work. You know what I'm saying? Any last words or a shout out? Man, first and foremost, I'm gonna shout out the universe for life itself. I'm gonna shout out, my guardian angel in life. You feel me? I'm gonna shout out my team, world class members only. You know what I'm saying? Forever the family, forever the family. You know what I'm saying? World class members only. We shouting out the whole team. You know what I'm saying? We shouting out the whole people I was part of the project. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout out my whole Africa home for welcoming me back with open arms. It was love. It was all love. And I'm gonna spread that love with the world. That portrait with the world. That Sayless with the world. Yeah. So y'all keep an eye out for Sayless. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's gonna be dropping. Y'all don't even know. Let's get this shit started. Let's get started.